Ah, there we go. Majesty. What do they call it? It's a Fantasy Kingdom sim, but it's the wrangling heroes into doing what you want. So all my saves were lost, but that's okay. I don't think I had any saves that went very far, so we'll just start with the beginning, which is the bell, the book, and the candle. Which is like I guess it's like the tutorial mission.
Someone has stolen the magic bell, the holy book, and the eternal candle. Right from under our noses, they were whisked away from the royal treasury by some scoundrel. We must do something to recover them. They are treasures beyond value.
I mean, they are artifacts of minor power. Sure, they grant like bonus experience to to your heroes while they're holding it. Okay, so recover items, that's fine. So no warriors or wizards in this. Okay. So, oh god, that scrolling's awful. I remember why, like, some of my dislikes of this game now. It didn't take long. Okay, so first thing we want to do is make sure we have some arrows in our guard tower. You know, we have a rogue's guild, yeah.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
But we're also gonna need a ranger's guild.
The guardhouse.
Sure, we'll put it there. That's as good a place as any, I think. Also need a marketplace. Marketplaces are cool. They let you build, they sell like a bunch of shit for your heroes to buy. So, you know, like healing potions, and then later upgrades have like rings of protection and things like that. I think, I don't know if it's the marketplace or one of the temples will basically give them a, like the equivalent of a Phoenix Down, I guess. So like a Anka Resurrection or something like that, where if they die, it'll just auto cast and revive them, which is great. Yep. Trading posts will also sell healing potions, but that's about it. Trading posts will also periodically send caravans.
Our new building is complete.
Assuming they don't immediately break down and die, they'll send caravans to your marketplace.
Your trading post now offers
which, you know,
healing potions.
More gold, yay.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Yeah.
Sovereign,
so yeah,
your marketplace
let's start getting some heroes. So ultimately, heroes are how you get things done in Majesty. So no warriors or wizards in this one, so we're stuck with rogues. So, but all the others are here. So like rogues and rangers. Rangers are great. They love to go out and explore. So like you have all this map. The only way to explore is by sending your. I guess there's technically two ways to explore. One is to use wizard towers to cast like a scene spell into that area, but no wizard towers in this map. So the only other one you can really use is basically rangers. Like you recruit rangers and they'll go out and explore the surrounding area. Rogues tend to not be as driven to explore. But the benefit of a rogue's guild is once you upgrade it, heroes can actually go to the rogue's guild to get their weapons poisoned. So that way they can do a little more damage. So yeah. So we found our first, so we're looking for 3 artifacts that were all hidden in different layers. One of them, we found the first one here in the Ruined Keep. We don't know which one it is currently. We'll know it once it's destroyed, but at least we have a place to start. Let's go and upgrade the marketplace. Upgrade our guard post. Right, trading posts. The only thing you can research at trading posts is healing potions, and then once that's done, that's it. And then they'll just periodically send caravans full of gold to your marketplace. Assuming it makes it there in one piece, that'll be an extra 500 gold into the marketplace. And then assuming your tax collector isn't killed along the way, which can we have like Medusa just walking around our city? That's not a guarantee.
Sovereign,
but
a building has been upgraded.
Assuming that we manage to collect all the taxes, that we'll have a little bit of income that we can spend. Oh yeah, see, protection rings. Rings of protection. Yeah, so the purpose of all this is you don't like, I don't directly manage or like order like the heroes around. Like, the most you can do with heroes is you can recruit them, encourage them to either attack something with an attack reward or like an attack flag. So basically you place on a building or a creature, and then you give it some level of gold, and that'll incentivize heroes to either go there and attack the thing, or you can also place like a like an explorer flag, and so that'll just entice them to go explore out in that area to get the reward. You can build and research like other buildings that will give them a leg up. So like blacksmith, as you expand it, you can research better and better equipment that your heroes can then go purchase, you know, if they so desire. But you can't directly tell your heroes go do the thing or go learn the thing or any of that. They kind of do whatever the hell they want, including, you know, dying and giving 0 shits to their health. It's great. Yeah. So they can also, if I remember right, they can also stop in at trading posts to like purchase healing potions and that sort of thing. Okay, so we've actually found where all 3 artifacts are. So we know there's one here. Okay, so the book apparently is in that one. So this is one of the artifacts, the Eternal Candle. So whoever holds it, whichever hero holds it, will have increased sight range. This is what candle. This was the book, which I think this is the bell. Then this is the bell, the book, and the candle. So one of them gives like a bonus to HP, and I don't remember what the other one does. So ultimately, the goal is to have your heroes not die, because recruiting heroes is expensive, and the way you earn gold is through taxes. So you build these different buildings and services, and then you have heroes that will go around. They'll spend money. They'll drink. They'll gamble. They'll do whatever. Spend money, and then you collect some of that money as taxes, and that's how you in turn generate income to be able to build additional buildings, do upgrades, like all that good stuff. But every time a hero dies, you have to recruit a new one, which costs money. So ideally, you want to be, building various, services to give them an edge so they don't die. Ultimately, is what you're trying to do. Oh, look, my tax collector. So tax collectors are very squishy. So the way income works here is heroes spend money at buildings, and some buildings will just passively generate income, and sometimes you'll just be like a hero goes to like a shop and buys something. So some of the money that's spent there gets converted into taxes that are available to be collected by a tax collector. So the tax collector will go to the buildings, collect all the taxes, and then has to deposit it either back at your castle or at a guardhouse for you to actually get the gold. If they get killed beforehand, you don't get that gold. So then you just don't get any money at all, which is kind of a problem when you're just waiting for a couple extra gold pieces so you can build like a building or upgrade something. What did Amius teleportation do? I don't actually remember. I think it lets them like jump straight back to town, I think is what happens, or they like jump back to the castle or their guild. Okay, so Holy Book grants +20 intelligence. Candles increase sight, and then whatever the hell's up here gives health, I believe. Right, and so all the different items that you research and whatnot for like your marketplace and that sort of thing increase the value and like the amount of gold they're able to generate. So like there is benefits to doing it, if nothing else, just keeping your heroes from dying as quickly, because they'd love to do that a lot. So yeah, they're also kind of dumb.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
And because
Your
they
Highness,
are,
we've improved the guardhouse.
I don't want to say autonomous, but you can't order them directly, so I couldn't have said, hey, you're about to die, maybe, I don't know, leave? Like, that's not, you can't really tell them to do that. They have to figure it out on their own. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. Where's my rogue skill? There it is. So one other thing is each guild has a maximum number of heroes they can support. So rogues, I think it's in general 4. I think some of them might have like smaller restrictions, but like a rogues guild and a rangers guild can each support 4 heroes. So if I'm like, I want a ton of rogues and we're just gonna go murder stab everything, I would need to build more rogues guilds in order to be able to actually support additional rogues. I don't feel like doing that, so I'm not going to. Once our castle is upgraded, it is, so we can actually start bringing in additional buildings. So you have, now that we've upgraded, we have like the Elven Bungalow. No dwarfs, surprisingly. I actually don't know why we don't dwarves. Like, when I was playing this earlier, definitely did. Yeah, so the different buildings that you can build, like Elven Bungalow, you have all these different temples. Some of them are mutually exclusive. So, for example, I think elves and dwarves are mutually exclusive. So if you build an elven bungalow, you can't build a dwarven barracks or whatever. And if you build the dwarves, you can't take the elves. Similarly, a lot of these temples are mutually exclusive. Some of them will work together, but a lot of them are exclusive. So like if I build Crypta, which are the necromancers, I believe, then you don't get Agrella, Duros, or Kralm, so you don't get this one, or this one. But you do get this one, though, which is the Druids, I believe? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And so then, like, completing a mission is just based on finding the right group for, the right group for the mission. So reward flags, you can add money to them, but you can never actually decrease money from them. And if I were to delete the flag, all the money here would just disappear. So, that's not really.
Victorious, Your Majesty.
So yeah, when you're placing flags, you want to be careful about how much you offer because you can't get that money back. And all of the heroes that are the money gets split amongst all the heroes who are actively participating on that flag. So there was like 5 heroes who were participating on that reward. So the 200 gold was, or there's like 6 heroes or something like that. So it was split between just all of them. Whereas if it was just one hero, they would just get the whole pot. So yeah, we recovered all the relics. Huzzah!
The bell, book, and candle are back in their rightful place. We also found the thief who stole them from the castle. A rogue identified as Cherrick of Keldern. Unfortunately, he escaped while being returned to the castle. With a 15,000 gold piece reward on his head, I'm sure he'll think long and hard before returning to our kingdom.
15,000 is more than we actually have in the coffers, but that's okay. Sure, okay, so we spend a lot of gold. It's not a surprise. Good chunk of it on heroes, some reward flag stuff. Yeah, so for the elves, so when you move in the elves, when you build the Elven Bungalow, you can recruit elves as a type of hero unit. Elves will also build a gambling hall or a lounge. Actually, they build the lounge, not the gambling hall. From right, gambling hall is just like a standalone building, but they're essentially the same. And it's the heroes can go in and like gamble their money there. You don't get that money back though. Number of henchmen killed 20. Yeah, they were being slaughtered left and right, so whoops. Would probably be a little better about that. Oh well. Sure. Okay, so that was their like tutorial quest, the Bell, Book, and Candle. Wizard's Curse, I'm not a fan of, but sure.
I humbly beg for your forgiveness for this rude intrusion, but there's an angry wizard who—
Move aside, you sniveling toad! Sovereign, I will have words with you. Under your lawless rule, One of your foolish subjects has stolen my book of spells. The value of that great tome is beyond measure. You and your realm must now pay a price for its loss. Until such a time as sufficient good deeds have been performed, I curse all the dwellers of this land to be as stupid as the dead.
Yeah. So okay, so this is another one of the like early quests. There's a couple ways to do it. So there's a hooligan, which is a like unit running around somewhere who has the book of spells. So you basically, I think you just murder him and take the book and then return to the wizard, and then you have to perform some sort of good deed. Alternatively, you could just murder the wizard. But the problem is this map does have a special condition where they're actually cursed and just kind of really, really stupid. So I don't remember what that does. It affects their behavior in some weird way. So yeah, no wizard guilds because you've pissed off the local wizard. And then looks like most of your temples are unavailable. There might be like one temple or something. But otherwise, we get warriors this time, which is great because warriors tend to die less when fighting enemies than than rangers and rogues. All right. In order for you can prosper, wizard curse. Yep. Okay, good. Okay, so the other one started us out with kind of like a pre-built, sort of like a pre-built like town or community. This one, however, and actually most of them, I don't believe will actually do that. Like that was very much a we're just trying to like do a tutorial, and this one is the okay, well, good luck. Is that the hooligan who needs to be murder deathed? I think it is. God damn it.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Get our little community off the ground, and one of the things that is currently
Your
annoying me
Highness,
about
if
this,
our
and
kingdom
this
is to prosper, it needs more heroes. Your Highness, we've improved
one of the
guardhouse. Your Majesty,
the
a
things
new
that I'm
building is
mildly
complete.
annoyed about is there, as far as I know, there's not really. Oh, there is a zoom button.
Your
Okay.
Majesty, a new building is complete.
Oh, good. But there's like no. That's your zoom button. Like there's no hotkey for it, as far as I know. So, yeah, not a fan. Okay, so we have a range.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
That can't be the same one.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I wish I could use like the mouse wheel to zoom in and out. That would make this so much easier. Good. Rangers Guild. Marketplace.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Good.
Your
So now we can
Highness,
recruit rangers so we
if
can
our
actually start
kingdom is
exploring
to
the area.
prosper, it needs more heroes.
The maps also are
Sovereign,
not overly
your
large.
marketplace now serves you better.
At least, I don't actually know if all the maps are the same size or not. They might just actually be,
Your Majesty, a new building
they
is
might just
complete.
vary based on the scenario. All right. All right, so I have a hero somewhere. Oh, he's just chilling in the Rangers Guild.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Well, fine then. Sure.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Oh, that was fast. We apparently arrested the. Oh, Oh, I see. So we're just arresting every hooligan in the area. It's not necessarily the hooligan who stole it. It's just a hooligan, and we're arresting him. Okay. I see. Let's see. All right, so I do want a Warriors Guild. We'll do that. And honestly, probably Rogues Guild too, because Rogues Guild will let your warriors poison their weapons, which, you know, gives them a nice little damage bonus. So. Uh-oh, the fuck is this? Like, will someone come defend the marketplace, please?
Tax collector.
Nope.
Oh, tough fight.
Halt! Hold your majesty.
Okay, well, I guess I'll just...
Our new building is complete.
I guess I'll just let the Rangers go arrest everybody while my town gets slowly murdered by a harpy. Okay.
Tax collector.
And they have to rebuild the marketplace. The downside to having your buildings destroyed is when you build a new building, even if it's the same type, so like I'm rebuilding my marketplace, you have to redo all the research and redo all the building levels again. So this marketplace, regardless of all the research we've done previously, regardless of whatever level it was at, it's going to start back at level 1 with no upgrades, and you have to research everything.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
So, not exactly a fan of that, but oh well. That's part of why it's, yeah, you want to maybe make sure that your town is well protected.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Yeah, so some of your guild buildings have upgrades, some don't. Some of them have, I think each one has a, I guess, unique ability. Like the Ranger Camp, you can actually pay money to just relocate it, but there's no upgrades to the building. Warriors Guild, Call to Arms, teleports them all immediately to the Warriors Guild.
Your Majesty, our new building
Also
is
no
complete.
upgrade. Thieves Guild has an upgrade and has an extort, which lets you immediately export some percentage of gold to your castle.
Tax collector.
And then the Wizards Guild and a lot of the other temples will also have varying levels of upgrades. Doing that will let you will give you access to more and more powerful spells. So down here, you can actually, as you upgrade, like Agrella, for example, is like the Cleric's Temple. So, you know, level 1 you get healing, level 2 you get blessing, level 3 you get resurrection. So like as you upgrade it, you get more and more powerful spells. Assuming it doesn't immediately get destroyed yet again. Alright, let's make sure we've got plenty of heroes.
Hold your majesty.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
So. Yep. And then you have other buildings that just kind of pop up over time. So you have a sewer entrance, for example. Can't destroy it. It's there forever. You don't place it. It just spawns. Once you have a certain number of buildings, it'll just appear somewhere in your little community. And as you have more and more buildings, more and more will appear. Oh boy, I do wish we'd do something about that harpy before it destroys my marketplace yet again. So sewer entrance will periodically appear throughout your kingdom, and they spawn like rats and monsters and things like that. You also have houses that appear, whose sole purpose is to just generate income. Graveyards will appear once you have a certain number of heroes killed. A graveyard will appear, which is also indestructible, which will have a list of the dead and will also spawn skeletons periodically. Which, you know, is not really what you want in the middle of your town, but you're not really given a choice in the matter, and you can't move them.
My prowess is unmatched.
I-ho.
Okay, So we've been arresting hooligans. I think that's primarily what Rangers do in this level, is they just... Oh no, I guess any hero can, but
Your
Rangers move the
marketplace now
fastest.
serves you
So-
better.
So I think what happens is your heroes will just like arrest every hooligan. They'll go, oh, we've arrested everyone but one. This one we haven't arrested is clearly the one who has the book, and then you have to go deal with that.
My service ends.
Gee, it'd be great if my heroes would stop dying so much.
Ends.
Tax collector.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty. Majesty,
Because I spent all the
local
gold.
blacksmith offers new services.
Ends.
You've arrested every hooligan in the land, except one. The other hooligans have confessed to his whereabouts, unfortunately. Unfortunately, he has learned some spells from the spellbook, and is not likely to return without a fight. Okay.
Sovereign, the building has been upgraded.
Oh, so I guess we know where he is. We just, yeah. So we know where he is. It's just not going to reveal it on the map, because why would they? Oh well.
Unwelcome guest.
There we go. Let's get rings of protection, so maybe they'll stop dying as quickly. Yep, and your heroes will have like levels and stuff as well, so as they go about their business, they'll level up and get more, you know, better stats and whatnot.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Typical like RPG type elements.
I join the wild spirits.
Oh, that's okay. So that's the Wizard's Tower. We should maybe not do anything about that right now. I mean, that is one strategy for winning this this scenario, is you can just murder the wizard. I would rather not do that, to be honest.
Delicious looking reward. What a delicious looking reward. What a delicious looking reward.
It'd be great if I could keep my heroes in general alive. I mean, ultimately that's on them. They're also cursed and idiots because, you know, cursed. So
I feel
not a lot I can do about that, unfortunately. But
an unwelcome guest.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
What a delicious looking reward.
oh, god damn it! So I think I actually need like a guard post like right here. I think they're attracted to the marketplace because of its gold value.
Tax collector.
I can't afford a guardhouse. Ah, damn. I mean, to be fair, that's my bad for building the marketplace nowhere near the guardhouse. Yeah, I think they're attracted to it specifically because of its gold value.
My service ends.
Tax collector.
Yeah, if they could stop beating up my marketplace, because that's where all my money comes from, that'd be great. Oh well.
Leave my gold alone.
Okay. Now we have enough for another guardhouse. Gonna drop that right there.
Tax collector.
Okay, can someone please kill the troll? Like, my tax collector is soft and squishy. I do not need, I'd rather he didn't die, especially when he's carrying almost 500 gold. Like, come on now. The poor city guards, they, oh.
Leave my gold alone.
Oh.
Leave my gold alone.
Is the
Your
wizard
Majesty,
tower just
our
killing all
new
my
building
guards?
is complete.
What the hell? That's rude. Or killing my heroes, rather. That was so rude of them. They're full. Oh, I have no roads. Oh, that's a problem.
Tax collector.
Beware of dog. Yes. Good. Is this the hooligan that needs to be murdered? Well, murdered slash arrested, I guess. I don't know.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Oh, of course it's nearly empty.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Yep, and that's why keeping your heroes alive is so important, because all of your money can just... Recruiting heroes becomes like a massive money hole when your heroes are dying as fast as you can recruit them. And a lot of their behaviors here are largely because they're cursed, if I recall correctly. Like, normally they wouldn't just allow a troll to just go sauntering through your village for, or like your, community for this long. I think it's specifically because they're cursed. Okay, so we've recovered the spellbook. The wizard demands that we perform adequate good deeds to atone for our blunders. Specifically, there is a peasant who's been taken captive by a group of crazed werewolves. So if we free her, we can dispel the curse. Okay, good. I have no idea where these werewolves are. That's okay. We'll find them eventually. Oh. Ha. These werewolves, perhaps. Probably. Again, your heroes will attack monsters on their own. Like they will go after them on their own. It's just part of their normal routine. But if there's a specific monster you want them to go after, you have to entice them. In this case, with gold. And the amount of gold needed will vary based on
We are victorious, Your Majesty.
the amount of gold necessary for it will vary based on like the target. So if it's like a tiny rat, you probably don't need a lot of gold. But if it's a fucking dragon, you better be prepared to like shell out a large portion of your treasury to entice the heroes to go get them. And of course, the more gold on a flag, the more heroes likely to join in as well.
Majesty, the curse of stupidity has been lifted from our people. Our land is...
Good said, Drevin. Let's ride the catapult one more time, please.
The curse is starting to lift, and most people have regained their intellect. Once we pluck all the palace guards from the surrounding trees and wheel the siege weapons back in storage, all should be well.
I mean, there is a little bit of fun in this level. I find this level a little frustrating just because of the curse's behavior on your heroes causes them to just they die more frequently than they would otherwise. All right. So the one I want to do is I think it's Forsaken Land. Oh, right, and there are other quests on the page that require you to... Some of these are kind of free play, and some of them are... You have to complete, like, specific quests. So, this secret quest, for example, we completed the Wizard's Curse, but we also need to do quests for the Crown and quests for the Holy Chalice before it'll unlock. So, quest for the Crown's there. Holy Chalice up here. So if we do those, this will unlock Forsaken Land, Rescue the Prince, Barren Waste, hold off the Goblin Hordes, free the slaves. So there's Rescue the Prince, there's the Barren Waste. Okay, one of these I really don't like. I don't know if it's Forsaken Land or Barren Waste. One of them is essentially like you can't build on the land until you recover a specific artifact, and just getting the artifact's a pain. I think it's...
My liege, while this
I
land
honestly
holds
don't remember.
great promise, I should point out that there is much that requires your immediate attention. Our town is still beset by the marauding monsters who lurk in this forsaken land. We will only know true prosperity when these interlopers are kept at bay.
Must be
It's in
the
your
other
best
one then.
interest to employ the services of a variety of heroes. With their skills and the blessings of the gods, we may be able to safeguard this community.
This one might just be more of like a monster rush than anything. No Wizard Guild, no non-human races, no Palace level 3 or temples. Okay, so basically we get Rangers, Rogues, Warriors. No, that's it. I think those are the only 3 we get. We just have to destroy the castle to win. Yep, just in case we hadn't learned how to use the flags before. I feel like this is probably the second mission we should have done, but yep, that's the, hey, by the way, did you know marketplaces attract trolls? And it's like, well, yes. Okay. We definitely need...
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
That's great. I'm gonna put a guardhouse right next to it, so it hopefully stays a little bit safer. I need more exploration to be done to do that. You know what, that's probably fine. Let's recruit all of the rangers. Now, what do we have for other buildings, actually? Yes, we have rogues and warriors, and that's it. All right, fair enough. Well, we're definitely gonna need warriors, because ultimately I think warriors are needed to take out the Dark Castle, largely because they don't die as fast. Sure. Let's see, we're also gonna need a blacksmith, so, you know, we can sell better weapons. Better weapons, better armor, yeah. All the fun stuff.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Huzzah! Get some healing potions, because everybody loves healing potions.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Get some arrows in the guardhouse. Probably gonna need a second guardhouse, to be honest.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
And every time you build a building, like the cost goes up. So guardhouses are almost 1,000 now, whereas previously they were like 500 and 750 and whatnot. So
Your Majesty, a
I
new
serve
building is
with
complete.
pleasure.
just get that level 2 upgrades. That way we have
Your
poison
Majesty,
weapons.
a new building is complete.
Warriors in here. Run out of gold. Good times. Oh, just a caravan coming in from somewhere? Oh, a nearby monarch admires our cause and offers his aid. He has sent us a caravan to bolster the economy, assuming it
Your
arrives.
Majesty, a new building is
So
complete.
the caravan came with 2 palace
Your
guards.
Majesty, a new building is
who got
complete.
a little distracted, and now the caravan's just under attack. If we're lucky, it'll make it here. I don't know. It's not the end of the world if it doesn't, but you know, it's almost 1,000 gold. It would be nice if it arrived.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Huzzah.
Tax collector.
What do we have for buildings? Have we built an inn yet?
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Nope, no inn.
Your Majesty.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
But have we improved the guardhouse? I don't know. Oh shit, Minotaurs? Oh, our poor town is just... not in a good way.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Oh. Oh damn, they were doing so good. And there goes all that gold. I'm surprised that peasant lasted as long as he did. He took like 2 swings from a Minotaur.
Your Majesty,
It's a
new
very
building is
resilient
complete.
peasant. Okay, can we, yeah. Yeah. It'd be great if you know, we could do something about this. Where are all of our fleeing in terror, seeking refuge at home? Where are these guys all at? Berserking, seeking refuge at home, purchasing a weapon. Like, shit's getting destroyed, and they're like, yeah, I don't feel like dealing with it today. Okay. Hey. And this poor guy, like, the one guy who's out there doing anything is about to get slaughtered. Oh, my poor squishy tax collector has 1,100 gold on him. Oh, he's trying to get to the guardhouse. So that's 1,100 gold we just lost. So guardhouse tax collectors can drop off their collections at either the palace or the guardhouse. So we were that close to getting 1,100 gold, and now it's just gone, lost. We don't get that money. That's money we could have used to recruit more heroes and upgrade the blacksmith and all of that, but now, no. A party of heroes from a nearby land have appeared and wish to join your kingdom. Oh, that's nice of them. Okay, so it looks like it's...
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Okay, so we got a ranger and a warrior. Okay, cool.
Sovereign, a building
This is the Dark
has been
Castle. Okay.
upgraded.
Well, we can make this just not be a problem. Here's the reward flag. Have fun. Teleportation amulets. Anything to help my heroes survive a little longer. Yeah, we should probably upgrade Upgrade our castle.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Yeah, so sewer entrances will spawn giant rats. That's just a fact of life, and you can't destroy sewer entrances, sadly, or relocate them. It's kind of obnoxious, but oh well.
Oh, your majesty.
What a delicious looking reward.
Your Highness, the palace renovations are
Oops.
finished.
Did not mean to do that. I do want to build a trading post out here, though. Partially because that's a, like, rest stop along the way that they can get healing potions at, but also it'll just periodically send caravans full of gold. I don't remember what statues do. Raise loyalty of the heroes? Okay. I don't actually know what that affects. I don't know. Not the end of the world. Okay, oh right, and we're locked out of level 3 because of the restrictions on this map. That's fine.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Oh, another caravan is entered, courtesy of King Randolph. That is so generous of him. He is sending us another 890
Majesty,
gold.
your trading post now offers healing potions.
Hopefully it actually reaches our, oh, god damn it.
Sovereign,
Trolls.
the building has been upgraded.
Yes, it's going straight for the trading post. It doesn't matter. Like, that's...
We are victorious, Your
Like,
Majesty.
they just destroyed the castle and just won the scenario. So it didn't really matter, to be honest, but...
The horrific incursions have ceased, Majesty. Children may once again play in the streets and nearby meadows. Hunters and peasants may carry out their work without fear. May the bright blessings of the gods continue to shine on your wise rule.
Let's see. Lost 16 henchmen. Okay. How many heroes died? Only 2. Yeah. I don't know what we lost, how many we lost on the last map. I suspect it was much higher, though. So we only had 2 killed, because they're not cursed to be idiots, so... Yeah. Alright.
My liege, it's good to see you again. As you're well aware, Ardania's hotlands have flourished under your steady rule. Indeed, your leadership has ushered in a new era of prosperity. However, the untamed frontier of the northern reaches remains a haven for chaotic forces that still threaten our fair land. It is my counsel that you begin a northern expansion to quell these agents of turmoil.
Okay, I need to know who the voice actor of that is. It sounds vaguely familiar. Pronounce this George Ledoux? Okay, seeing him in a Santa outfit is appropriate for some reason. Okay. Do you play any games I actually recognize? No, not really. Oh, Thief, really? Okay, so he did some voices in Thief. Alright. Anywho. I guess we can round off the rest of the beginner quests with so I think these are the only two beginner quests left: the Barren Waste and Rescue the Prince, and those are prereqs for so Rescue the Prince is needed for that one, and Barren Waste is needed for this one. Okay, we'll start with Barren Waste.
Do not despair, Your Majesty. Though this swampy region has yet to be transformed into a comfortable abode, I'm sure we can fulfill your mother's dream. I suggest we start small and figure out a way to productively use more of this swampy ground. Perhaps building a festive fairground in the middle of this desolate quagmire will be sufficient proof of your achievement and ability.
So fairgrounds are a level 3 a level 3 building. You need a level 3 palace to build a fairground, and then fairgrounds let you hold different tournaments that your champions can compete in and earn, I think, like levels, and I think there's some items they get out of it too. Okay, so no wizards or non-human races, but we can have all the temples though. So no dwarves, elves, gnomes, or wizards, but okay, so we still have all the temples though. Okay, it's not the worst in the world. The problem, yep. Problem, if I recall, is that there's not a lot of buildable space. If I remember correctly. All right, well, let's get the Rangers Guild up and running. An inn.
Hi-ho.
And a marketplace. Sure. And a guardhouse, because of course. Ah, damn it. Need more exploration. Oh, we start with a level 2 blacksmith. That's kind of nice.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Like, I really need that area explored.
Your Highness, if our kingdom is to prosper, it needs more heroes. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Okay, so apparently to upgrade the castle we need 4 heroes. Oh, I actually didn't realize it was that low.
I take the path less traveled.
Oh yeah, 4 heroes. All right.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Like, asshole, go explore over there. Thank you.
I feel vital.
Tax collector.
It is such a whiny voice on the tax collector.
I serve with pleasure.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
More gold, Your Majesty.
Oh, so they started us off with level 2 blacksmith, but none of the research. Okay. Well, I guess that saves us money on having to do one of the upgrades, but still.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Oh, yay.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
I think that's all of the buildings. Yeah, okay.
Majesty, the local blacksmith
Oh,
offers new
we actually don't have a
services.
lot of money, do we? Did we just not start with a lot of money and I just wasn't paying attention? Oh, whoops.
Tax collector.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Mm-hmm, because we spent all the money on upgrades.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Pleasure.
Majesty.
So someone
the
came up
local
here, opened
blacksmith
all of the
offers
chests,
new
and then ran off.
services.
Okay.
Your Highness,
Sure.
the palace renovations are finished.
So we need 12 heroes to get to level
Your
3.
Majesty, a new building is complete.
Oh. For some reason I thought palaces required like actual like a number of buildings as well, but maybe it's just the number of heroes. Yep. Oh well, we do have access to all the temples, so if we wanted to do well, most of the temples, I think. Yeah, Healy and Lunard we don't have. Oh, those might be level 3 upgrades though, so that's fine. Not that it matters, because we literally have no money. So we can't afford any of them anyways.
More gold, Your Majesty. Tax collector. Tax collector.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Castle Darkmoor. Neat. Lean in terror. I guess that's an activity, sure. Oh, trolls, yeah.
Tax collector.
Please don't destroy my marketplace. I don't have the money to replace it. Do sewers spawn trolls as well? No. No, it looks like they only spawn rats and ratmen. Okay.
In the name of the sovereign.
Tax
In the
collector.
name of the sovereign.
Yeah, I should probably get more warriors.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Well, yes, that's to be expected.
Tax collector.
My poor guards. We have a bunch of heroes and they're just fucking off elsewhere because it's not enough reward in killing the troll.
Collector.
Please don't kill my... I needed that money. He was literally carrying more money in his pocket than we had in the coffers. Like, I kind of needed that to to do stuff.
Of the sovereign.
Good job.
Tax collector.
I kind of want to just build like an outpost down here just so it sends in money. Probably not a bad idea, actually. Right around here. Or, yeah. Maybe like around here. I don't even have money to afford a trading post. Well, never mind then.
Tax collector.
Ah, so close. Ah, there we go. Bam. Trading post.
I serve with pleasure.
Trying to remember if the amount of money they send is based on distance. I think it is. But I don't actually remember though. So.
My service ends.
Oh, a vampire. Oh. Whoops.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
What a delicious looking room.
Your Majesty.
Oh, we only have 8. Okay. Oh, right. If they could just stop dying, that'd be great.
My services may help.
He just has 4 healing potions in his pocket. That's okay. That's fine. Reported and untaxable stored gold. What an asshole. He has none of it. Because all of his gold's currently unreported and taxable.
Sovereign,
For
a
reasons.
building has been upgraded. Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Tax collector.
Oh.
In the name of the sovereign.
Can we murder the vampire, please? That's now walking around town? Like... Yeah, this is a problem. Please make it go away. That's what I pay you for. This is probably gonna be the most difficult monster in the level. I mean, it is a vampire. Oh, it heals itself every time it does damage. Oh. Oh, I'm not a fan of that.
Delicious looking reward.
A foul beast approaches.
Okay. One more and one more. There we go. Yeah, so the entire map is basically clear at this point. It's apparently a small map.
Beast approaches. My prowess is unmatched.
Majesty, your
All
trading
the monster
post now
spawners are
offers
killed.
healing potions.
Literally, the only monster left is a hell bear just walking around. And whatever, like rats that spawn out of here periodically. Don't know where trolls keep coming from though. I wonder if they just spawn periodically because of the marketplace. That might be it. I don't actually remember. Okay, so we have all the heroes we need. We just need to be... we just need gold.
Your Majesty.
Which at this point I think just comes from passive income of the various buildings. Yeah, upgrading it generates gold more rapidly. So
I serve with
at this point it's literally just waiting for like the trade posts to send in caravans, and for the
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
for the marketplace to just passively generate gold. Yeah, where do the trolls keep coming from? They must come from off map or something. Oh no, I think they just spawn in. Probably gonna need like a guardhouse out here.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
That peasant's not gonna last long.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Majesty, your trading post now offers healing potions.
Yay, healing potions. Woohoo! Alright. We'll rebuild that, and then hopefully one of them just remains long enough.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I wish I knew where the trolls came from. I think they just spawn in, just from wherever. I think they're attracted to gold. Attracted to active marketplace or train posts will generate. Doesn't say where they come from though. Like all the monster spawners on the map are destroyed, with the exception of the sewer entrance, which generates rats. So. Yeah, a little fuzzy on where exactly those come from. Oh well.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
My prowess is unmatched.
Majesty, your trading post now offers healing potions.
Tax collector.
I take the path less traveled.
Alright, so let's go ahead and make sure the marketplace is nice and upgraded. Okay. This guy's just got... They must warp in from just like general
Your
proximity.
Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty.
Ooh. Okay, 481. Good.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Foul beast approaches.
Right, tax collector, stop standing next to the troll. Go turn your collection in. My god.
I'm out of here.
Hold your majesty.
There you go. Good job. Good job.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Tax collector.
I feel like the pathfinding on some of these are a little funky. Holy shit, there's a ton of gold here. I would very much like a tax collector to come pick that up and then, you know, not die. That would be great.
Tax collector.
Yes, go put that money in the guardhouse now. Do not delay.
In the name of the sovereign.
Hold your majesty.
Oh good, we can afford to upgrade the castle. Yay.
Pleasure.
Tax collector.
Okay, where does the Minotaur come from? I don't know if they just wander in from off the map or if they spawn in close proximity to something. I'm pretty certain the trolls will just spawn in, but not sure about the Minotaur. It might have just walked in from off map.
Renovations are finished.
Hold your majesty.
Oh yay! Before you can build the fairgrounds, you must destroy the nearby dark castle to recover the ingredients. Oh boy. For a hardened ground spell. Oh good, I already did that. Congratulations, you destroyed the dark castle. Good job. Guess we'll go build a fairgrounds? Oh, we don't have money for it. Ha! Okay, so yeah, there's the Lunar Temple, which is down here. Lunar, and then Helia is the other one. So yeah, those are level 3 buildings. Royal Gardens. Generates gold. Okay, cool. And they can meditate there to gain some sort of benefit. Okay, cool. Let's go and build a fairgrounds. Yeah. Oh, they can buy training there. Okay, gotcha. Like, I knew you could have different tournaments there, like different types of tournaments. I just didn't realize. Didn't remember if you could buy training there or not, or if they sold like other items. Okay, you have a shit ton of gold, dude. Go put it away.
I serve.
Also realizing I apparently need to just have level 3 marketplaces as soon as possible. Like that seems to be where the vast majority of my income is.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete. We are victorious, Your Majesty.
Huzzah! We don't actually have to use the fairgrounds. We just need to build
It's done,
one.
Majesty. We're on the road to building a bright future for the kingdom. Your mother, the late queen, would be very proud of your accomplishment.
Lost 32 henchmen. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, we lost 2 heroes. Okay. Yeah. Oh, okay. So we only started out with 10,000. That's why I felt like we had less gold than normal. Because we did. All right. What else do we have? I think okay. Rescue the prince. I think this is the last beginner quest that we have.
This morning, while cleaning out the royal courier pigeon roost, a servant noticed an unfamiliar bird. Attached to its leg was a message. It reads, "I am trapped in the tower of an evil wizard. Please, please, please rescue me. My mother, the Queen of Val Morgan, will richly reward you." Scouts confirm that the young Prince of Val Morgan recently vanished while on a hunting trip. The reward and goodwill generated by this rescue would do our kingdom well.
Sure, why not? Okay, destroy the tower prison. Use magic spells of your wizard's guild to help you. Okay, so no temples, no non-human races. Okay, so no dwarves, no elves, no gnomes, no temples. Okay, fair enough. And no rangers guild. Okay, that's obnoxious. So we still have warriors and rogues, and we have wizards this time, but we have no rangers guild, which means that we have to actually build, like delve into the magic a little bit and actually do our exploration through like spells and whatnot, because rogues don't give a shit about exploring. I think warriors will do exploration, but they're really slow, and rogues just don't give a shit. Rely on the Farseeing spell. Yep, which is Farseeing. So you have invisibility, so you can make your various heroes invisible for a bit, and then you have Farseeing, which literally just reveals an area on the map for a price. Wizards learn powerful spells at the library. Okay. Upgrade your marketplace to bring in money. Yep, that's how that works. All right. Well, let's get the get some warriors in here. Gotta protect the realm.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
And honestly, could probably use some rogues too, because poison weapons are great.
Your Highness, if our kingdom is to prosper, it needs more heroes.
Yep, okay. Wizard's Guild, yep, so you can recruit. So Wizard's Guilds let you cast spells, so like Farseeing and Invisibility. And they also let you recruit wizards, who are, you know, wizards. They do wizard things. Oh. Okay, so you can train spells for wizards to learn, but you can also train so intelligence for wizards, but also magic resistance for intelligent heroes. So assuming your wizards, you know, live long enough. So yeah, you can actually have, you know, non-wizard heroes come learn stuff at the library. Yeah. Alright, yeah, why can I? Oh wait, because that's invisibility. Because I'm dumb.
Your Highness, if our kingdom is to prosper, it needs more heroes. Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
I had a hero. I had a wizard. He went squish. What more do you want from me?
Tax collector.
I think
Sovereign,
what,
your marketplace now serves you better.
okay.
Your
Oh, improved
Majesty,
weapon
a
enhancement.
new
Oh,
building
I wonder
is
if
complete.
The reinforcements.
as you constructed, heroes may pay to enchant their weapons and armor. Oh, I forgot they could do that in a wizard's tower.
Gold, your majesty.
I'm surprised they're not attacking the wizard's tower. But I guess it's not a threat right now.
Tax collector.
I serve with pleasure.
Prowess is
Oh
unmatched.
god. That poor warrior. He's about to get his ass handed to him.
A foul beast approaches.
Sovereign,
My
your
service
marketplace now
and my
serves you
prowess is
better.
unmatched.
And you have this very squishy, like level 1 warrior.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Who's, you know, fresh out of being recruited.
Ends.
Yeah. Early game, it's always a challenge to keep your heroes alive. Largely because they're dumb.
Sovereign, a
do I have
building
an
has
inn?
been upgraded.
No, I don't. Okay, well, we should build an inn.
Tax collector.
I serve with pleasure.
Melting!
Yep, killed by a giant rat. Good job, wizard. Good job. Oh, do I have a blacksmith? No, I do not. Well, there's half your problem right there. No blacksmith. So, just shitty low-level weapons is what you get.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Tax collector.
I'm not sure why things are at a discount. I'm noticing that the price of research on stuff is discounted, and I'm
Our research
not
in the
sure
library is
why.
complete. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Your
Does it
Majesty,
now?
a new building is complete.
Okay, so we've got a full complement of heroes. So hopefully we can survive for a while.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
Hopefully. I'm not hopeful, to be honest.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
You don't say. Oh god, it'd be great if my wizards could survive, because they are expensive. Like, I think wizards are some of the most expensive heroes in the game.
Collector.
Leave my gold alone.
Like, rogues are super cheap, warriors are 450, so they're also kind of spendy, but I think rangers are 400.
Call in the reinforcements.
Oh man. Yep, that guy's just not having a good day. Oh, he has healing potions. Okay, he might actually survive.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Good. Great.
Melting!
Yep, level 1 wizard took on a rat man and died.
Ends.
Because of course he did.
I serve with pleasure.
Tax
I
collector.
feel like I need another guardhouse, like down here.
You won't get my gold.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
I'm surprisingly holding it down. Amazing what happens when you actually have healing potions.
Sovereign, a building
God.
has been upgraded.
Cool. Level 7 wizards. All of my wizards die at level 1. Like, it'd be great if they could get to level 7 or even level 3.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Alright, so we need a Wizard's Tower. So Wizard's Tower is not a Wizard's Guild.
The guardhouse.
A Wizard's Tower, the sole purpose of Wizard's Tower is to expand the range that you can cast spells at. Yeah, so it's different from a guild. It also builds itself, which is kind of nice. So your peasants don't have to go out there.
Beast approaches. I'm out of here.
Okay, can we deal with this, please? My god.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Yep, so the whole objective here is largely to use your wizard's towers to do exploration to find their prison. And then once you find it, you can just set a reward flag on it and send your heroes over there. The prison, level it to release him, yay. Bam. $1,000 reward. Which is gonna attract like the dumbest low-level heroes who are gonna die instantly. Oh, at least he bought healing potions, so good on him, I guess. Making semi-reasonable decisions. I still can't keep a wizard alive, my god. Like, you'd think it would not be that hard, but no.
Your Highness, our research in the library is complete.
Yeah, here come the warriors to actually do the job properly.
Offers new services. Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Okay, wizard dude, go buy healing potions. My god. You are not gonna live long.
Building has been upgraded.
Is there a purpose to upgrading? Increases hit points. Just better weapon enchantment, I guess. Okay. I was hoping I'd let my heroes start off at a improved level. Just instantly turning back, like, okay.
Foul beast approaches.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services. Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
We have almost 2 grand here in gold. Like, come on, dude. Do your job, please.
Tax collector.
Like, a troll's gonna come level this if you don't, like, go do your thing, dude. Surprised, like, I'm surprised I have any wizards still alive, to be honest.
We are victorious, Your Majesty.
Really? Oh, well, I guess it does, it randomly generates where the tower is in the map, so I guess, like, I guess we got lucky where it was fairly close, but, like, it can definitely spawn, like, further out in the map.
Majesty, your heroes have returned the Prince of Valmorgan to his kingdom. A caravan from the Queen of Valmorgan now waits at our gates. The treasures it carries are most glorious to behold. But more important is this brief note from the Queen herself. She writes, "My thanks for the recovery of my son goes beyond any material reward I could offer. Your compassionate leadership is an inspiration to all of Ardania."
Yay. We did good. We also lost 9 heroes and kept 9 alive. Whoops. We only lost 5 henchmen, though. It's probably because all the wizards kept sacrificing themselves for the peasants, which is a problem because peasants are free and wizards are 500 gold each. So, you know, maybe maybe reverse that. I don't know. Okay, so that's all the beginner quests, which unlocked. I think it's Elven Treachery is the one it unlocked, which is the elves are betraying you because they're assholes. I don't know. Are there any? Oh, there is one. So this is all the Northern Reaches expansion. So there is a beginner one up there. I think what we're gonna do is we're gonna do all the southern quests first, and then we'll go do the northern stuff. Well, since we've been working through all this down here, Elven Treachery, I guess, is probably what we'll do next. But first, I'm actually going to go take a quick break so I can go stretch a little bit and all that good jazz. So I'll leave you with the main menu music, and I'll be back in a few minutes. All right, so let's get back into more fantasy hero management. I don't know. These have all been like beginner level stuff, so let's do Elven Treachery.
Majesty, it grieves me to be the bearer of such intolerable news. An elvish miscreant has just left the castle. He came to deliver the message that his disreputable brethren have taken your son hostage. Apparently, they see only the size of your treasury, not the depth of your skilled leadership. These foul opportunists demand you pay a ransom, or they say you'll never again see your son alive.
Okay.
How shall we deal with this elvish impudence, my liege?
Oh. Is this supposed to be a problem? Oh, okay. Sure. Okay. So we can either make a 50,000 gold ransom payment in 30 days, or defeat all the elves, all the enemies, just wipe out all the enemies on the map in 30 days. And no elves will join us, but dwarves will join us. So. Is there an actual pause button to this? No. I was hoping to pause and be able to actually look at the map, but nope. Okay, it looks like the map is actually a lot larger this time around, so I think all the beginner maps were deliberately small. Just to, probably make it a little easier to get started, but...
I serve with pleasure.
But now that we're on an advanced map, they're getting larger, because now there's a whole, like, enemy kingdom that we have to deal with, or at least an enemy outpost? Something like that. So, what do we have? Okay, so we have gnomes again. But if you have gnomes, you have... So if you have gnomes, you don't get elves or dwarves, but we don't get elves anyways. So gnomes are kind of cool. Like, they will help with, building stuff. So for some reason you don't have peasants or don't have a... Yeah, for some reason you don't have peasants. I think there are... at least one scenario where you don't have peasants. You can use gnomes to do like build tasks and that sort of thing, but they're otherwise pretty weak and kind of get slaughtered fairly quickly. Which, you know, is basically the same as all your other peasants, and heroes for that matter. So we're gonna need a Rangers Guild. So we're not gonna do gnomes this round. I will want
we've improved the guardhouse.
With pleasure.
We'll want an inn. Sure. So the inn can again be like here. So we're gonna want an inn. We're definitely gonna want a blacksmith. We're gonna want like our standard set, you know, warrior, rogue, ranger. Oh look, it's the elves. They're assholes. Oh, and they level up by murdering your citizens because you know.
Victory is not in the cards.
Because you know they're such a wonderful group. Oh, and we're not getting a discount this time. I wonder
Your
why.
Highness, if our kingdom is to prosper, it needs more heroes.
No Wizards Guild either. I wonder if that might be a level 2
your
building.
marketplace now serves you better.
Yes, Wizard Guild and temples are all level 2 stuff. Okay, fair enough. And so we have a Rangers Guild. Well, we have the start of a Rangers Guild. Yeah. I do wish they would stop leveling up on my peasants, though. That'd be nice. And I guess a Warriors Guild.
I have.
Refreshing.
Yeah, it'd be nice if they'd stop leveling up on, you know, my peasants.
Victory is not in the cards.
Tax collector.
Like, I can't even recruit a hero to deal with this mess because they keep killing off the peasants before I can build it.
Your Highness, if our kingdom is to prosper, it needs more heroes.
You know,
Sovereign,
advisor dude,
your
I would love
marketplace
to give you
now
more heroes.
serves you better.
Unfortunately, like, all my peasants keep getting killed off before I can build a single guild, so...
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Good. Thought the Nasty. That is certainly a name. Well, maybe the rogues will be able to do something about the elven,
Your Majesty, a new building
the
is
elven
complete.
heroes. Probably not.
Victory's not in the cards.
They seem to be doing fuck all about it.
Victory's not in the cards.
Yeah, they literally no shit's given. Still don't have like don't have a Rangers Guild build because they keep killing off all the peasants.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Refreshing.
Oh, come on.
Victory.
Like they get like 5 hit points added to the building and then the peasants get killed off again. Wait, did they just use
Not in the cards.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Did they just use my inn? Oh, right, and they also have
Sovereign, a building
their own,
has been upgraded.
like, other heroes. So they have their own, like, rogues and thieves and that sort of thing, which is,
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
like, come on, please just build
Your Majesty,
the Rangers
a
Guild,
new
please, so I can
building
start
is
exploring the map.
Leave my gold alone.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Refreshing.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
Like, all of the elves I've just marked.
I join the wild spirits.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Oh, yay, a building was upgraded. Please don't kill off my tax collector.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Victory's not in the cards. Victory's not in the cards.
Halt!
I'm out of here.
There's a way to, like, create a flag with a certain, like, pre-value to it, so like 500 or whatever, and then you can just, like, click on different things to assign it. I just don't remember how to do that.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Oh, it's from here. So I can just be like, yep. Put an attack flag on, you know, this guy. Bam. Instant 100 on it. So I don't have to try and, like, double click them to set it, which is what I've been doing this whole time. Get some warrior at arms going on here. Definitely get that upgraded.
Victory's not in the cards.
Oh my god, so many elves.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
So I built this inn, and
Your
enemy,
Highness,
like,
we've
elves are
improved
using
the
it.
guardhouse.
Like, god damn it. So yes, enemy heroes can apparently use your own facilities. So
My services.
Service ends.
now there go all my
My gold alone.
I join the wild spirits.
Leave my gold alone.
No fun. At
I think all I'm doing at this point is just
I join the wild
no
spirits.
fun.
like just leveling up their enemies or their heroes at this point.
Sovereign,
I think that's
your
literally all I'm
marketplace
doing.
now serves you
The
better.
wild spirits. I join the wild spirits.
Underhills.
My service ends.
I wonder if maybe what I should have done is maybe not set reward flags on all their heroes, because I think that's encouraging all my guys to just go straight for them. Instead, I should have just let them come and go while I... Oh, god damn it. They're all literally in my blacksmith upgrading their weapons to kill my heroes. God damn it, guys.
Not in the cards.
Oh yeah, we now have so many dead heroes, we have a graveyard, which periodically spawns zombies and skeletons.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Halt!
think what I need to do is, I'm actually gonna take the reward flags off. I think what was happening was all of my heroes were just going straight to them and just being outclassed and just getting their asses handed to them just constantly.
I join the wild spirits.
Yep. Yeah. So that I think was a mistake on my part. Oh man, that guard though, he was tanking all that like a champ. So,
My service ends.
I join the wild spirits.
yeah, well, we're gonna restart this level because I think I kind of set myself up for failure by so early just spending attack rewards on just the elves. So like all my heroes were just like throwing themselves as level 1 just at them, and it was not going well. Okay, so we're up in the corners now. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do, one, we're going to build a Rangers Guild, hopefully back a little ways this time. We'll also drop a guardhouse out here.
Pleasure.
Marketplace here. This way they're back out of the ways a little bit, so that way hopefully they're not hopefully I can actually get this built. I think that was the other problem, was they were just being constantly destroyed. The peasants were being constantly destroyed, so it just took a long time to get the building constructed.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Highness, if our kingdom is to prosper, it needs more heroes.
I'm sure it does. They only have 11 hit points.
Refreshing.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Pleasure.
Okay, so now we can at least get the rangers out there, having them explore,
I take a path less traveled.
exploring, so I can at least start finding the enemy camp. Good.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
And there are no walls, by the way. Like, you can't build like castle walls to try and defend your little community. That's just not how that works.
Oh, tough fight.
So you can't use it to like try and repel monsters out or keep enemy heroes out. They can just kind of meander into your town just whenever.
I feel revitalized.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
I feel
Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Majesty, the local blacksmith
Victory is
offers
not
new
in the cards.
services.
Halt! Tax collector.
Refreshing.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Oh, good. So we have like elite guards or veteran guards now who are apparently a bit of a step up over the regular guards. Oh
Your
god,
Majesty,
Not
there's just
a
so
new
many of them
building
now.
is complete.
Oh, god damn it. And then they all go in here to upgrade their weapons at the blacksmith. For fuck's sake.
I'm out of here.
Halt! Tax collector.
I join the wild spirits.
Victory is not in the cards. Refreshing.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
All right, let's get some healing potions in here.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Let's see, I think I'm gonna need another guardhouse.
Refreshing.
Expensive, but
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
stop. There you go. Yeah, it'll be expensive, but it'll probably be worth it.
Refreshing.
Ooh, tough fight.
Tax collector.
No fun.
Oh, good.
Sovereign, your marketplace
Without some of
now
those
serves you better.
smug elves. My god.
Leave my gold alone.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Okay. No, he's on our side. Okay.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
Oh, good. Let's start getting some warriors in here, so maybe they can help push back the elves a little bit. Because yeah, rogues are kind of shit.
Tax collector.
Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Oh yay!
Your
Good job,
Majesty,
blacksmith.
a new building is complete.
Ooh, rings of protection. That'll be useful. Okay, yeah. Looks like it was just mostly me fucking myself up earlier with by placing a bunch of reward flags. So all my heroes were just going straight for that instead of, you know,
Sovereign,
buying better
your
equipment or
marketplace
leveling
now
up or
serves you
doing any
better.
of the other things. So, yep. So yeah, I think that was just me being really dumb.
Serve with pleasure.
Your Highness,
I
we've
join
improved the
the
guardhouse.
wild spirits.
Sovereign, a building
Damn,
has
lost
been
another,
upgraded.
another
Majesty,
ranger,
the
unfortunately.
local blacksmith offers new services.
Okay, so we basically spent all of our money. So now we're just gonna have to wait for
Sovereign,
some gold to be
a
generated
building has been upgraded.
and for the tax collector to not die.
Refreshing.
Uh,
No fun.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better.
No fun. At all.
okay, now these we can place
Majesty,
attack flags
the
on.
local blacksmith offers new services.
I believe elven bungalows are where you recruit elves. So if we take one of these out, they can have less elves. Nowhereville. Welcome to Nowhereville. Population,
Refreshing.
soon to be 0.
Victory is not in the cards.
My ambition paid off.
Tax collector. Halt.
Okay, who wins, a level 1 elf or a veteran city guard?
Service ends.
I was really rooting for the elf there, but unfortunately, as soon as the reinforcements came in, he just stood no chance. Sadly.
I join.
Yeah, if they can get in close, they can do a lot of damage, but the problem is getting in close.
Tough fight. I join the wild
Your Highness,
spirits.
we've improved the guardhouse.
Leave my gold
Oh.
alone.
Oh yeah, they're dropping fast.
fun.
Little shot from the ranger into the back of the elf as they were running away. Okay, so that's one elven bungalow dealt with. I'm sure there are others, but at the very least this means they can support less elves on the map now.
I'm out of here.
And if we take out their marketplace, that's no gold for them, but also like no health potions, I think.
Your Majesty,
My prowess
the
is
royal
unmatched.
treasury is nearly empty.
Okay, here we go.
I join the wild spirits.
Please stop dying. You're expensive to replace. The Land of Slack. Yep. This being before the days of Slack, you know, the chat tool.
I
Oh.
feel revitalized.
Victory.
My prowess is unmatched.
You won't get my gold.
Alright, let's see.
Victory.
Oh, so their marketplace is almost gone. They're just fleeing in terror. Yeah, that's what warriors are good for, is just send them into a bunch of buildings and let them just take care of it. Oh, there's 2 more elven bungalows down here. Oh. And a statue? Hmm. Okay, well... we'll put some rewards on those. We'll increase them later, but... for now... like, I would rather be spending my money on upgrading... buildings and the castle. Like, if someone wants to go for those, that's fine, but... I'd much rather they explore, and I'd rather put the money elsewhere. For now, anyways, for now.
Tax collector.
Victory is not in the cards. Victory is
Oh,
not in
damn.
the cards.
He was doing so well, too, but... I think he almost took out the troll by himself, actually, which is really cool, but... And that's why I have, that's why I have the rogue guild, because I believe his... oh, it doesn't say, but I'm pretty certain his weapons were poisoned, because he poisoned the elf.
No fun.
Oh, yep, there's the graveyard, because we've had so many people die off. Well, we found another elven bungalow. Oh, we only have 30 days, right. So we're on day 12. So.
Leave my gold alone.
Alright. You know what, maybe we should bump this up and just make it happen. And ultimately I would like a fancier castle so I can get wizards and whatnot, but I think what's more important is reducing their like capacity for elves on the field. I think that's actually more important right now.
Refreshing.
Especially since I don't know how many elven bungalows are actually on the map. It's like, I know, so we took out a cluster up here that had 1, and then this cluster has 2, and then there's the start of another cluster over here, which has at least 1, if not 2. Like, there could be another one hidden down here.
Refreshing. Refreshing.
And then there's just a shit ton of elven bungalows down here. Like, this is like their main, oh, 15,000. That's cool. Like, this is their, clearly like their central, hub, I guess, or central, set of buildings. So that right there is 12 elves, 16, 20, 24, 28 elves that they can field, which is a lot more than I can in terms of heroes right now. So, yeah. Oh, can I build a library?
My service ends.
No, that's a level 2 building. Okay, that's fine.
My service ends.
Oh, that's where the Rogues Guild is. Yeah. Okay.
Leave my gold.
And yeah, there go all of my heroes again. And different heroes recruit at different rates, of course.
Your Highness, the palace renovations are finished.
Okay, so they have 2 over here. Did we? That's what, 6, 8, 16. I assume there's another one down here, so this is 32. So they can field 32 elves, which is not great.
Your Highness, the dwarves are offering to move into our domain.
Oh yay, dwarves! That's what I was hoping for. Oh, they need a level 3 blacksmith. That's why we couldn't get them before, because we didn't have the level 3 blacksmith. Okay, cool.
Leave my gold.
Oh, I'm guessing I need the Wizards Guild before I can build the library. Okay, that's fine. We'll definitely be building dwarves, though. Because we haven't seen dwarves yet, and I want to see dwarves. I've kind of forgot what dwarves have to offer, so... I think normally when I play, I go with elves, just because they're pretty solid rangers, or pretty solid archers. They're much better at ranged and staying alive. Almost destroyed. Like this guy down here has just been like plucking away at them.
Refreshing.
I'm out of here. What a delicious. Leave my gold alone.
Wow. So this guy had been down there just plucking away at that building, and basically got down to 1 health, got scared off the last second, and then some like shitty level 1 rogue came down and claimed all of the reward. He was so close, and then because he wasn't like considered active on that flag when the building was destroyed, he didn't get any of the gold. So he did all the work and got nothing for his trouble. I feel sorry for that guy. Like, if I could just give him a pile of gold, I would, but nope, not tonight. Yeah, so I was playing Timberborn on Monday, and then got reminded of Majesty and got rather nostalgic for it, so I decided, yeah, what the hell, we'll play a little bit of Majesty tonight.
Leave my gold alone.
So far it's been off to a fairly good start. I mean, I had to restart, this is actually the first time I've had to restart a map tonight, and that was largely because I was being dumb. But we're off to a much better start now. I mean, we still have a ton of dead heroes, which is a problem. But, oh well. It's fine, just murder all the elves and we'll be good.
In the name of the sovereign.
Wait, no, we wanted dwarves, right? There we go. I don't remember what dwarves give you. Yeah, so this is a game called Majesty. So it's a game from like 99 or 2000. Like it's right around there. It's billed as a like a medieval, what does Steam call it? A fantasy kingdom sim is what they call it. It's honestly more of a convincing your asshole heroes to actually do their jobs. So you're basically the ruler of like some parcel of land, and it's your job to solve kind of the problem in the area, which usually involves blowing up buildings. And to do that, you recruit heroes, but you can't you can't directly control your heroes. Like this guy who's a warrior, I can't tell him to go do something. Instead, I can only incentivize him to go do something, you know, like slaughter a bunch of elves, for example. And that's usually done by bribing them with gold. But yeah, so, but yeah, it's got a little bit of like city building in it, but not much though. I mean, this is the extent of it. Like you build a castle, you don't have walls, so you can't like actually protect anything, but you can build some things, marketplaces to like, so like marketplaces will sell, like accessories to your heroes to keep them alive longer. So this marketplace, because it's fully upgraded now, it will sell them healing potions, it'll sell them like amulets of protection to help them stay alive longer, it'll sell them some sort of like a teleportation ring or something that'll let them like zip out of trouble and back to town. You know, you build them a blacksmith so they get better weapons. Like you basically build all of the essentially like all the infrastructure needed for your heroes to not die as quickly, and then recruit a bunch of heroes and hope they don't die. Because it costs money to recruit heroes, and they keep dying on me. They're all just assholes, but it's a game that I really enjoyed growing up, and so I was just feeling really nostalgic for it, and I was just like, yeah, fuck it, let's play that. And as you so there are some buildings here that you don't build, and they just kind of build themselves like as you expand. So like houses, for example, you don't build houses. Like as you grow your little community, for lack of a better phrase, houses will just start popping up, and the whole purpose of houses is they generate income. Like that's literally their sole purpose. So like they will periodically generate some level of income, and then you have like a tax collector who walks around and collects all the money. The problem with the tax collector, though, is if he dies before he makes it back to the castle or a guardhouse, whatever amount of gold he's carrying just disappears. Like, you don't get that money. So if he's carrying a couple thousand gold, you know, because he just collected from, like, the marketplace, which always has a massive amount of gold in it, he will just absolutely, like, you just lose all of that gold, and it really sucks. And yes, the tax collector has like the whiniest voice. It's great. Welcome.
In the name of the sovereign.
So yeah, this is which quest is this? I think this is the Elven Treachery quest. So basically, the Elvens have kidnapped your son, I guess, and are holding him for a massive ransom. So you can either, you have 30 days to pay a ridiculous ransom, or 30 days to murder all the elves. I didn't feel like paying the ransom, so I guess I'm just gonna murder all the elves now. Yeah, so this is a game that I like played growing up and really enjoyed, and decided, yeah, what the hell, like let's spend a night playing it. To see how, actually, I don't care about, too late, already spent the gold. But yeah. Yeah, so I just was feeling nostalgic, so I decided to fire it up, and it turns out, so this is the, yeah, so this is the Majesty, what is it called on Steam? I think this is Gold HD on Steam, so this is Majesty, it's the Northern expansion, I guess Northern Territories expansion. And then it also, I guess, has been mildly optimized with slightly better graphics. I don't know. But the key selling point to it, though, was that it runs on Windows 10 with surprisingly little effort. It was literally just installed off Steam and it worked fine. I was really concerned that... because when I was thinking about it on Monday, I was really concerned that I wasn't going to be able to run it because I have Windows 10, and the game is definitely a little old, so I was concerned it wasn't going to run, but the Gold HD version on Steam works perfectly. And, okay, so we actually need to make the elves dead, because we're almost out of time. Make the elves dead. Good. If I can keep my heroes alive long enough. Probably. I feel like wizards wouldn't do well in this. I think they're a little too squishy for this map. That's true. Yeah, there is the full screen version, and I considered it. I might actually do that next time I stream it, but because I kind of forgot that like zooming in this and scrolling in this is just really obnoxious, and it's a lot more cramped than I remember. It's like I know you can zoom out a little bit here, but like this is like that's it. You have that, and you have that. Yeah, I think next time I stream it, I'll definitely probably have it at a higher resolution. Just I guess it depends on if it gives me more screen space or not to actually see what's going on. So that is, I think, one of my few complaints about the game. And to be fair, I mean, it's like a 20-year-old game, so there was definitely some, you know, changes in game design since then. Did I just destroy the statues too? Definitely some like changes in like game design in terms of like, you know, being able to like use the scroll wheel. Oh, there's mod support, really? That I did not know.
Refreshing.
I mean, to be fair though, I actually didn't go looking for mods. I was just like, I just feel like playing some Majesty, so I just kind of installed it and went with it. But I'm intrigued now. What sort of mods do they have for it, I wonder? Yet another graveyard for all my dead heroes. We're not going to talk about them. Oh, really? Oh, what kind of mods you make for it? No asset switching?
Refreshing.
Oh.
No fun.
So no asset switching, but custom quests and rebalancing stuff? That would be very interesting, actually. Just see.
Refreshing.
Uh...
No fun.
All elves, enemy heroes, and buildings. Okay. That's what I was looking for. So, these statues, I guess, have to go too. Okay.
Refreshing. No fun.
So now, have you played... So apparently there was a second Majesty that was made at some point. Have you played that?
My gold alone.
Because I didn't even know that was a thing. Although from what it was... It's not that similar. Okay. Yeah, because I feel like I was reading like reviews on it from Steam, and it sounded like people were
Refreshing.
mixed on it, and it also looked like it was by a different developer as well. But I'm curious, like, how close it would be. Like, is it just a total remake, or is it okay, can we murder the elves, please? They need to die. I have 3 days to murder them. Please make them dead. Yeah, like I'd be curious, because if it's like by a different developer and everything else, I'd wonder if it's supposed to be like a remake, if it's a sequel, if it's something else entirely.
My services may help.
I think I was not aggressive enough in this, playing this, 'cause I don't think I'm gonna have time to actually destroy everything. Not when all my heroes are across the map. I feel like they're not gonna be able to get there in time.
Name of the sovereign.
Refreshing. No fun
My services
at
may help.
all.
Although I guess if I destroyed this building, in theory I would have enough gold to pay the ransom, so... Oh wait, no I wouldn't, because it's what, like a 50k ransom? Oh yeah. No, there's no way I'm making that gold.
I'm out of here.
No fun
Work to do.
at all.
Do you just have like a giant hammer? Oh, that's glorious. I don't usually play with the dwarves thing about it. I usually go with elves instead. Maybe I'll play more dwarves this time. I'm realizing they're slow, but apparently they can just beat the crap out of a building very quickly.
My ambition has paid off.
Come on, go faster. Break it faster. Something tells me I don't think they're gonna make it. Come on, break it faster. Okay, no, I don't care about Ratmen. That's fine. Ratmen don't matter.
Services may help.
Oh hey, thanks for the follow, and yeah, absolutely, thanks for stopping by. I'll most likely be playing more of this in the very near future, so yeah.
The day is lost, Majesty, but there's always tomorrow.
Oh come on, we literally destroyed it right as alright, well. Failed to repay the elves, no shit. Alright, I think I know what we'll do this time. We'll do more rangers, less rogues. I don't know if we'll do warriors, actually. Maybe we won't. Maybe it'll just be more rangers and then dwarves. Because dwarves can apparently beat the shit out of a building, like, super quick. Actually, I do want a rogue skill, though, because I want to be able to have poison weapons. That seems like a good thing to have. Oh, hey, Zerval, thanks for the raid. Yeah, welcome in, everyone. So this is Majesty, God, I was just looking a second ago. A fantasy kingdom. It's labeled as a fantasy kingdom simulation, but it's more of a light city building with a lot of convincing some very stubborn heroes to defend the realm. So the control software is you don't directly manage anything. Like you can order buildings to be built, you can recruit heroes, but you can't really tell your heroes what to do. You can influence their actions with bounties and rewards, but yeah, it's a interesting trade-off of trying to convince them to do what they should be doing for the cheapest amount you can.
I serve with pleasure.
So yeah, we're just now restarting this mission because we missed the deadline on this mission for like we destroyed the last building like a second after the 30-day counter ran up, so mission failed, but barely. So we're retrying it again, this time with a
Join the wild
hopefully a slightly
spirits.
better strategy. Long time since you've seen this game. Yeah, so I grew up playing this game, and was feeling really nostalgic about it the other day, so I decided, why not? Let's go see if we can get this to run. And it turns out, so this is the Majesty, so this is the Gold HD version on Steam, and turns out it has pretty fantastic support for Windows 10. So if you're, running on a modern computer, it turns out it was really easy to get going. So I decided, let's go play some Majesty and see how far we get in it. So we did all the beginner quests. So we did like, Bell, Book, and Candle, and kind of like that whole sense. Now we're pushing into some of the more advanced missions. And we'll see how it goes. Yeah, so it definitely had a unique take on like the Empire building, like the medieval buildings. Like you had you had Age of Empires going on at the time, or slightly before that. You had what's the other one I'm thinking of? There was another like specific like medieval like castle builder.
I join the wild spirits.
And so there was kind of a lot of that going on at the time period, and so they were like, yeah. So they had a slightly different take on it, where everything's like indirectly managed. So like I can't order my peasants to actually go do anything. Like they'll just kind of you give them a general idea and they'll go take care of it. And my heroes just are refusing to stay alive. Looks like Dwarf Fortress. With fancier graphics maybe. Much more simplified. Oh, do I not? Oh, I don't have a marketplace. That was a mistake. So it's much more simplified version of Dwarf Fortress. Whereas Dwarf Fortress, you could like assign like different jobs priorities to like individuals. Like this was a lot more hands off, but same kind of general idea of not directly managing your civilization, but rather like setting priorities and that sort of thing. I've been talking so much and not paying attention, and now we're way behind.
Majesty,
We're way behind schedule. This mission actually has a clock on it.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Yeah, like the whole goal, as far as I can tell, is to keep your heroes alive long enough to do their jobs, basically. So, you build buildings, you can recruit heroes. Different guilds will offer different services, like a rogues guild will allow heroes to like poison their weapons, for example. You can build blacksmiths to allow your heroes to buy better, just in general, better weapons and armor. You have like a marketplace that can sell like healing potions and amulets of protection, and or like rings of protection, like amulets of teleportation, so they can just kind of zip out of danger back to town if they want. Everything that everything that a hero would need to hopefully stay alive for longer than 5 minutes is kind of the idea. This particular quest is Elven Treachery, so the elves have decided they just don't like you anymore, and they apparently kidnapped your son and are holding him for ransom, and you have 30 days to pay it. So normally the elves are like a building that you can recruit to your side, but not today.
I join the wild spirits.
Okay, I guess we'll have some rogues after all. I was trying to avoid having rogues this time because they're super squishy and die instantly, but I think I need them a little bit longer.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
At least long enough to upgrade the castle, anyways.
Majesty,
Oh, I don't have a. Oh, that's why. I don't have a guardhouse. No wonder the elves are just walking all over us.
I join the wild spirits.
Like, we literally have no one defending the castle.
Marketplace now serves
Whoops.
you better.
Alright. And this is a mechanic I'm just annoyed about, where enemy heroes can actually use your facilities. So, like, I have a blacksmith here to sell better weapons to my heroes. Enemy heroes can just come use my blacksmith to upgrade their weapons and then proceed to mow down the rest of my heroes. I'm a little irked about that right now. Yeah, okay, so we found the first bungalow. So in this particular map, the elves have bungalows all over the place, and you have to... bungalows are how they recruit elves, and each bungalow can support 4 elves. So there's, I think, like 8 or 10 I think it's closer to like 10 bungalows on this map, so they can have like 40 elves just on the map at all times right now. Versus my, like, maybe 8 heroes if I can manage to keep them alive long enough. Oh yeah, the elves are just wrecking me this time. This strategy I had maybe is not working as well as I was hoping it was.
I join the wild spirit. I join the wild spirit.
Oh well. The Cozy Cultist. I guess that's a name for an inn. I do like some of the buildings do have like unique names to them when you build them. So like inns will have a bunch of different randomly generated names, or they pull from like a list. So like Cozy Cultist. I think Underhill was one, which felt like a little bit of a nod to like Lord of the Rings, which I think was starting to get big at the time. Or big again, I guess. Oh god, they're... the elves are doing really well this time around. It really doesn't turn around to start... I think take out like 2 or 3 other bungalows and then it really turns around, but...
I join the wild spirit.
Okay. No, this is just not... it's not going well. Capitalism is doing surprisingly well in these medieval times. Yeah, surprisingly well, actually. They were really raking it in there at the end as the elves continued to just overrun my entire society. Okay, we're building a guardhouse this time. Okay. Let's try this again, so before it gets too chaotic, because that was a problem I ran into the first time I tried it, where I wasn't paying attention and the elves, if you don't pay close attention to the elves, they'll very quickly just kind of overwhelm your little colony, for lack of a better phrase, and they will level up using by wiping out all of your peasants and heroes. Like that, they'll just sit there and go from level 1 to like level 5 or 6 by just like knocking out all of your peasants. Which is, you know, maybe not
building is complete.
not the best
If our kingdom is to prosper, it needs
for my heroes anyways. I'm sure it's great for the elves.
Our new building is complete.
All right, there we go. Guardhouse with arrows is even better. Sadly, one of the things
Your Highness,
one of the things I feel is kind of lacking from Majesty, but is walls. Like, you can't build walls. So none of the maps like have walls or have terrain that you can really use defensively. So it's just like a giant open map, and it's just open season for monsters, for enemy heroes to just come meandering through your just town anytime. Which is something I would love to have seen, but then again, like, you know, coming from like Age of Empires and like Warcraft and all of those, of just going, yeah, walls, towers, like those are things. But for whatever reason they decided, no, we don't need walls in fantasy medieval land. Is that a blacksmith? No. Okay, maybe we'll put the blacksmith like not within easy reach of the elves this time. We did basically have it out front for them to just help themselves.
Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Healing potions.
We've improved
oh, the elves found us. Good. But we have guards this time who
Sovereign, your marketplace
as soon as they figure out their pathfinding,
Victory is not in the
Okay, so
cards.
one-on-one,
Your
City
Highness,
Guard versus an
we've
elf actually does
improved the
pretty well,
guardhouse.
assuming they can pathfind properly. But that didn't seem to be the case there, and multiple elves ganging up on that one poor City Guard who's just doing his job. Just trying to do his job. Although veteran City Guards do a little bit better, so.
I take the path less traveled.
Let's see.
Refreshing.
Your Majesty, a new building is complete.
I
Oh,
feel
okay, cool. So he has some healing potions.
Victory is not in
Yeah.
the cards.
One of the downsides of not being able to directly control your heroes is if it looks like they're in a situation they're gonna lose, there's no
Sovereign, a
like
building
flee
has
button. You
been
can't tell them
upgraded.
to like run back to like the guard tower and use that for cover. They're just gonna keep doing their thing until they drop dead. They're not the brightest, apparently. Ah, more elves, great.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded. Your Majesty, a new building is complete. Majesty, the local blacksmith offers new services.
Okay, so we
Sovereign,
have
your
rangers, we have
marketplace now
warriors,
serves you
we
better.
have a marketplace. Okay, cool. Let's go and upgrade the castle.
Your Highness, we've improved the guardhouse.
Oh, we don't have an
Majesty,
inn. You know what?
the
That's
local
fine.
blacksmith offers new
That's
services.
probably fine. They have more important things. They can go on vacation after they rescue the prince. You know,
My gold.
yeah, they have 30 days to figure that out. Like you can go on vacation afterwards. That's fine.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
I join the
oh, yeah.
wild spirits.
Your Highness, the palace renovations are finished.
Okay, yeah, we have warriors. That's fine. Warriors they move slowly, but they're reasonably well armored and do a decent amount of damage. So they're pretty good to send in to start knocking down buildings. Rangers move really fast and are great for exploring the map. They're pretty decent range too, but they're a little squishy, and versus buildings, they are kind of awful. And I honestly don't know the point of rogues. They are super squishy. They move kind of fast, but they're super squishy and don't really have good range or like melee. So I'm not sure why we have them.
Sovereign, your marketplace now serves you better. Sovereign, a building has been
Oh, this is only level
upgraded.
2. Oh, damn it.
My service.
Okay, so if we get the blacksmith leveled up a little bit more, we'll be able to get dwarves, which we were playing with at the end of last run when things were going really well, just a little slow. So dwarves are kind of cool. So with dwarves, their building apparently has a ballista mounted on the top that will just shoot at enemies. So add a little extra defense. And also dwarves apparently are really good versus buildings. They have giant warhammers that just apparently knock down buildings. It's great. But definitely useful here. So one of the mechanics of this game is like as you're upgrading your castle, like you unlock like new buildings that you can build, temples to like various deities, and you can also start recruiting some of the non-human races. So you can recruit elves if we weren't on this particular map, and you can also recruit dwarves. But some buildings are mutually exclusive. So like I think if like Crypta, for example, locks out a lot of the other temples. If you recruit elves, you can't recruit dwarves, and vice versa.
I join the wild spirits.
And we can't recruit gnomes anymore. But if you recruit gnomes, you can't recruit dwarves or elves. So it was interesting, kind of interesting choice to have some of these buildings that would be mutually exclusive and lock each other out, and definitely, in theory, would inspire a more strategic decision in choosing to go with one or the other. Like I usually play elves just because they're basically rangers but better. So they move fast. Like they're good ranged characters. They're not bad in melee. Like they're super useful. Whereas dwarves are just super slow, and so I usually played elves instead. But I can't play elves today because, at least not on this map.
Not in the cards.
Yeah. So once we start knocking out like one or two of these, like things will start swinging really fast towards our side. It's just a little bit of an uphill battle initially, just as they can field like 40 heroes from the start, and we can get maybe 8 if we're lucky, and can keep them alive that long. It's like each of our guilds can support 4 heroes. So we can have 4 rangers right now, 4 warriors, and 4 rogues. So assuming we could keep them all alive, we could have 12 heroes total, but our rogues keep dying off pretty quickly, so we're not having a lot of luck there.
My service ends.
And oh, okay.
I
We're bringing in
serve
gold,
with
just slowly.
pleasure.
Yep. And as with any civilization, eventually you have sewers, like when you grow a community big enough. So sewers are a thing that will just no, it's fine. It's a Ratman. No one cares. So sewers will pop up like as you start expanding your colony and start building more buildings. You'll get sewers, which are indestructible. You can't move them, and they will periodically spawn rats and ratmen just to be a nuisance upon your town. Similarly, I don't think we have one yet, but eventually, if you have enough heroes die, you'll have a graveyard spawn, which will be like a little memorial to the heroes who have passed, and we'll like list all their names and everything. And we'll also spawn skeletons and zombies to harass your town. They are also indestructible and cannot be moved. That's what you want, right? Just to have a graveyard dead center of your town that just periodically spawns zombies and skeletons. Okay. How are we looking over here? Okay, it's almost there. Yeah, the only thing I think rogues are really good for is they are incredibly driven by reward flags. So if you drop a reward flag anywhere, like they'll just immediately go for it, which is great, except for they're super squishy. Just going for the realism. I know, right? Yeah. Didn't every medieval graveyard just spawn zombies and skeletons just periodically? You know, Night of the Living Dead. So yeah, speaking of graveyards, yeah. So we have this. Can't attack it, can't destroy it. Periodically releases zombies and skeletons. It has a list of all the people who've died. So I think they appear when you have like 14 or 15 dead heroes. So we've gone through a lot of heroes. I think most of the previous maps we would lose, like 1 or 2 heroes, and this time we're losing them by the dozen, it would seem. Oh right, I spent all my gold.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
So, are my tax collectors just not making it back? Is that what's happening here?
Your Highness, the dwarves are offering to move into our domain.
Yay, dwarves. But we can't afford them. We're a little short. Oh well.
In the name of the sovereign.
Okay, so we'll hold off on researching those yet, because I want dwarves. Okay, here we go.
I join the wild spirits.
I guess anywhere out front is probably fine. Oh no, we lost a ranger. It's the first one in a while that we've lost. Like, rangers tend to live, as far as I can tell, rangers tend to live the longest. Like, they're ranged attack, they move really fast, and they're surprisingly not idiots for the most part. Unlike rogues who are fast, but they don't have the range, and they don't seem to know when to retreat. For some weird reason. Okay, so we found more bungalows. Also, I think rangers tend to be a little bit wealthier and have more gold because they could. Their main thing is exploring, so they'll run out across the map, find all of the treasure chests, just pocket all the gold, and then just go buy, all of the healing potions. They'll buy all of the rings of protection. They'll just be, well prepared versus the rogues who are just like, oh, shiny.
Your Majesty, the royal treasury is nearly empty. Your Majesty, our new building is complete.
Not in the cards.
I have no idea how much damage the ballista bolts do. I'm really hoping it's reasonable, or at least enough to make it worth the investment, anyways. guy who's... I don't know what he's doing. He's battling... Oh, he got distracted by the elves over here. Okay. Okay, so we found 2 more bungalows, and we found what looks to be their hideout, which has just tons of gold in it, which is great. So that's where it was last time when I ran out of time. I was literally trying to destroy the hideout. Like, everything else had been wiped out, and it was just the hideout that needed to be destroyed, and it was like one swing away from destroying it when the clock ran out. Which is why we're now replaying this level.
In the name of the
Yep, so reward flags are how you can influence your heroes to go do something. So there's 2 types of reward flags. There's the attack flag, which is, you know, go attack the thing, whether it be a building or a hero or a monster or something like that. And then there's also explore flags, which is just go check out this area, and in return we'll give you some amount of gold for it. And that's really the only tools you have to influence your heroes. So if you're like, I need this thing destroyed, or I need this thing captured, like, you have your attack flag. Otherwise, if you're just like, I'm looking for a thing, just go here, you can use a explorer flag. Otherwise, just kind of based on the behavior of the class, like, you know, rangers, for example, will by default try to go explore. So they will explore the map on their own without needing, explore flags, but they might not be exploring the areas you want them to. So if you're like, I'm really interested in this part of the map, you can use a reward flag to convince them to maybe go that direction first. Alright, skeleton, that's fine. Okay. Upgrade our marketplace so we can get fancier, get more money so we can actually afford things, and also fancier trinkets for our heroes to buy, so that they hopefully stay alive a little bit longer. Do I want rogues? Not really. Really don't.
Sovereign, a building has been upgraded.
Actually, I think what I was going to do last time and just didn't was
nearly empty.
run out of money, yes. Oh, I can't afford it. I was going to build a second Rangers Guild so I can just have more Rangers just chasing down the elves and whatnot and exploring the rest of the map. Oh well. One day. Right, how are these looking? Okay, they're wearing them down. You know, this one lone guy just shooting arrows repeatedly at it. I assume he's going for the like death by 1,000 paper cuts method of just, I'm gonna punch 1,000 tiny holes into your bungalow and eventually it's gonna fall over. I assume is his strategy, and it seems to be working. Very slowly, but yeah. Actually, you know, we'll grab some rogues. At the very least, they can throw like little daggers
Sovereign,
at a building.
Your marketplace now serves you better.
But nothing else, they can help knock it down a little faster. Oh wait, you can only have 3 dwarves and a... Oh. Interesting, okay. I knew some of the guild houses had a lower limit. I just didn't realize dwarves only had 3. Oh well. Alright. So we have 13 days to wipe out the elves. Or alternatively raise 50,000 gold and just pay the ransom. I guess that's an option. I don't know where we're buying that at, but... But that would be an option, though. Oh well. Okay, so they've got 2 bungalows. Oh, that's where the Rogues Guild is. Okay. They have rogues who've been coming up and like stealing money out of my my city. That, and then that guy who's slowly like making his way across the map. Oh, right, trolls. So trolls apparently are attracted to money. So you have a marketplace that generates lots of money, and trolls will just periodically spawn in and just go straight for it, which is always fun. No, leave the tax collector alone. He's survived this long. I would like him to continue surviving. Thank you. I mean, not that I specifically care about that particular tax collector. It was just that he had just collected all the money from the marketplace, and if he died before he made it to the guardhouse, I wouldn't have gotten any of that gold. And I need that gold to recruit heroes. Oh, Ballista Tower is separate. Oh, I thought the Ballista Tower was part of their settlement. Oh, maybe I misread that. Oh well. Come on. More rangers, maybe? Yeah, sure.
Leave my gold alone.
Okay. All these buildings need to go away. They are ruining the mission with their existence. Yeah. Elves rule, sure, okay. Why not?
Your Majesty, our new building is
Land of
complete.
Slack. Yeah. And no trespassing. Okay, well, unfortunately, we're gonna have to disobey that particular one. Like, it's just gonna have to happen, but...
Victory is not
Oh,
in
it
the
does shoot.
cards.
Okay. Oh, I guess I can just build additional Ballista Towers, I guess is the thing. Oh, okay. So their settlement has a Ballista Tower, and then I can just build additional ones. Okay, okay, I understand now.
Leave my gold alone.
I'm on my way.
I actually don't know if the statues need to be removed or not. It just said all enemy buildings, so I assume statues as well. Okay. Okay, go away. This needs to go away. That needs to go away, that needs to go away, that needs to go away. I'm probably going to spend as much on reward flags as I would have just paying the ransom. That might have been an easier option, is just pay the ransom. Oh well. We're committed to the other route at this point. What are they all doing? Fleeing in terror, good, good. Visiting in, maybe hold off on that. Bounty hunting, okay, sure.
Gold alone.
Victory is not in the cards.
Oh, are they complaining because I don't have an inn? Yeah, I guess I can build an inn. I was holding off on it, but I guess they really want to be at an inn. Which we're about to destroy, so... You know what, if that dwarf wants to go rest at the inn and then walk outside and start knocking it down, I'd be totally fine with that.
Victory
Oh no, there's more. I thought it was just one poor ranger against like 10 elves. Nope, we're good.
Refreshing. No fun at all. Victory
Your
is not
Majesty,
in the
a
cards.
new building
Eh,
is
well.
complete.
Spirits.
No fun.
He tried. He was actually doing pretty well too. Boots. Okay, so good on rangers, good on warriors, good on rogues somehow, and good on more rangers. Great. Okay, so we have all of our heroes we can for now. So now it's just a matter of convincing them to wipe out these buildings. We have to wipe out the heroes too. I feel like that'll just happen naturally, but it would be my luck that there'd be like one elf just hiding in a corner somewhere and I lose the mission because of that.
I join the wild spirit.
Would be my luck. Okay. There goes that, there goes that. Good.
Leave my gold alone.
Okay. So those are the last of the buildings. We just have a couple elves who are throwing themselves into the dwarven ballista, so that's...
Victory is
Oh,
not in the cards.
they murdered my tax collector. Like, he lived for so long.
I join the wild spirits.
That's a little disappointing. This is gonna be... Actually, how many peasants have we lost? Yeah. Oh dear. We've recruited 48 heroes and had 30 of them killed. Whoops. Okay, and we've lost 24 peasants. Full spent. I feel like paying the ransom on this would actually be kind of difficult. Thing about it, because in the early game, if you're not focused on like getting all your heroes in place and everything, you're just getting overwhelmed by the elves so quickly, and they keep killing off the tax collectors, so you can't actually collect the money they're spending at the blacksmith.
Spirits.
Refreshing.
So they're spending all this money there, and then you can't collect it because they won't let you. Okay, so this was the building that, just because this one has the most HP, and this is the one that was really destroying us last time, or caused us to lose the mission last time, actually.
No fun at all.
Hard work is its own reward.
No fun at
I'm on my
all.
way.
So close. Unless there's like elves hiding on the map somewhere. I don't see any. Okay. I have heroes walking away. Like, come on, guys. I need all hands on deck. This structure. Let's go.
Hard work is its own reward.
We have like 4 days and change. We can do this. Everyone needs to pitch in a little bit.
We are victorious, Your
Woohoo.
Majesty.
Well, that only took what, like 3 retries? Oh dear.
Your son is returned to you, Your Highness. Though we were unable to catch the nefarious elven kidnappers, the new head of the palace guard promises that such an intolerable breach of security will never occur again. Rest well, my liege. Your family is safe at last.
Huzzah! Alright, so let's see. Oh, so we only made 31,000 gold, so we wouldn't have even been able to pay the ransom. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah, reward flag, spent a lot, heroes. 1 building destroyed, okay. I don't remember what that was, but sure. Recruited 49 heroes and killed 32. Oh no. We had so many graveyards just we had piles of dead heroes. That's a problem. And 27 henchmen killed. I mean, going for that realism again, it was very dangerous, you know, living in a medieval fantasy world. So yeah. All right, well, I think that's gonna be it for me tonight. Definitely been going for a band that feels like a good stopping point. I feel like I think I'm gonna come back to this. Probably not Friday. Friday is gonna be still ours, but I think probably Monday I'm gonna come back to this because I'm having a lot of fun with this and would like to actually like complete the game for once. So yes, thank you to everyone for stopping by, hanging out, chatting, watching, following. Thank you for the raids. It's truly appreciated. And yeah, hope everyone has a wonderful evening. Let me see if there's someone online to send everyone to. Nope. Well, I guess this will just be it for tonight then. Again, thank you so much everyone, and I hope you all have a wonderful evening. Bye for now.